I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fire. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling the lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all they dream my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier love, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. I ring the coupe with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top flow to her. I'm the rest of one, do about the flood out.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the New England Patriots. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. His effort's going to get into that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they have 3rd and short.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Chandler again. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, here we go. 2nd down. operating from the gun. It's McCarthy. And this one is launched downfield. Defender's there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but it seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense, but we got a long ways to go.
It's complete. Kyle Williams. And this gets them well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Space past the 35. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First and 10 from the 43. May now. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
It's Henderson on the give. They'll give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Ivan Pace has got it. There he goes on the right side. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. To return this, Marcus Jones only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. May off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He's making a bid for it. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Off the play action, May. Buying some time right. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Out of the pistol, Henderson. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kenny Moore with the pick. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Working near his goal line. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Offense on the move here. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Trying it right side with Chandler. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
And put a receiver in motion right. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's got Jones for the completion. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Brought in Ty Felton. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll try it left with Chandler. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Chandler will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Zach sets up a tough 3rd and goal. They're at the 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. And off headed left, Henderson. He's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 1-score game in the first half. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Now it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target that time was Aaron Jones. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring it down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Chandler. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Second and 3 now. They'll stick with Chandler. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He gets 6 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. On play action now, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. One after trying good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
He's going deep this time. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Making some progress here. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, We have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Complete to Diggs out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down, May. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. The ball is out, May lost it. And they pick it up, trying to push for that marker. And he's tackled for a short gain. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down, they need 7. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Now May on 4th down. He finds Diggs right side. And they bring him down around the 34. They went for it, got the 4 yards they needed. That keeps this drive alive. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. On play action, here's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. McCarthy to throw it. He gets this one to Chandler. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's the first down, and he's still going. Still fighting forward. Ty Felton. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Gonna let this one fly. He's got it inside the 10. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. He crosses the 35. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 3-possession game. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Makes the tackle. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Ball's out, man, lost it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Milton Williams making the stop.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. That's incomplete left side. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. He is down to the 30-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Trying down the middle with Chandler. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
McCarthy going to keep it himself. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. This is a heater going deep. And he sails that one over the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Get another shot across the bow of the ship. It's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On the return, here's Jones. He lost the football. Oh, but I believe he was able to get it back. Nearly a costly special teams error, but they're able to hang on to the football.
Well, Kate, I think he was in full-on panic mode for a brief moment. He just made sure it never overwhelmed him. Calmly picks it back up. May have lost him some yards, but at least it didn't lose them the possession.
Headed out right. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Operating from the gun, here's May. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go get your job done.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Flush out now to his left. Looking middle, he's going to air this sucker out. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42. Here's McCarthy to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Throwing again now. McCarthy buys time, rolling right.
Hold on. And this was doomed from the start. Left the pocket in search of greener pastures. Things weren't much better on the other side.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now from the gun. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Here's made in the air. Caught by his back, Gibson. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's on target to Williams. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
There's another one to Williams. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's May again. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Patriots 36.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Running left side by Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Gun, a give to Jones. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. So the defense gave it the clock a little bit. So they call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Motion the slot man right. 3rd and 2, McCarthy. He's got Jones for the completion. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Design quarterback run here. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.